can't see between 25 or 32 bit and 64 bit. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, we're live. Yeah, got a month. Hmm. Should have been a mathematician. You could have worked your shit out with a pencil if you were constipated. I fucked that joke up. Anyway. YouTube's comment chat section like it's run by fucking one of those silly algorithms with a sensitive fucking sentiment. Mm. Hang on a tick. Buffering. Buffering. Yeah. Oh, I'm still on the mobile hotspot. Oh, the little thing crawling at the bottom of the screen. Mm. Hey, Jacob. 3, 2, 1, groan. You need to get an avatar that can do a thermobaric fart. Well, it's just like what I said off air, you know, fucking threaten to punch the fuck out of God if you get up to heaven, and then if he says, well, fuck you, I'll send you to hell, you know, just go, well, fuck you, I'll fucking take over that joint, you know, build a fucking army and take over heaven, and you know I'll win because I know the place is full of fucking pussies. And if he goes, well, fuck you, I'll keep you on planet Earth, we go, well, fuck you, then I'll go and run around rooting every fucking crack whore I can find and get her up the duff so there's like an army of fucking crack-addicted fuckwits in the future that are going to cause a massive crime spree and start killing people and shit like that. So you'll have to take me off the planet because I'm causing too much shit. So either fucking way, we're down to the first two options, cunt. Well, that's where you speak to the Martians. You go, have you got battle cruiser you can fucking lend me? Yeah, I want to get off this planet too, but you just remember, right, that fucking most of the cunts that'll be going up there won't be fucking people you'll get along with. So, like, I can't do it for the simple reason we get halfway there and I'll have to either turn back or fucking abort the mission because I've got the shits with everyone and killed every cunt. Oh, it'd be even better, right? I sign up for it. I get halfway there, get fed up with every bastard, get a bit fucking murdery, and then realise that they've given me a bunch of fucking geoforming fucking geoformal engineering nuclear weapons, and I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Orbital rods from God, motherfucker. Turn around and come back. It's like, this cunt fucking pissed me off, so I'm nuking every cunt around him as well. It turns you into the Hulk. What are the big cunts from fucking Fallout? Yeah, yeah, you're definitely not a weed. No, they turn into the big cunts from Fallout. And in the
Buddy, who
meantime,
the fuck are you talking to?
Hey, who the what and the where now?
Who the fuck are you talking to, you Australian bastard?
Oh, it was Frank until you showed up.
Why couldn't I hear Frank then? Because he was just dead fucking silent the whole time.
Was he? Hang on, can no one hear him on air?
I can now. Well, I can, but I don't know if you can hear him on air, though.
Ah, I fucking even said that off air too. He's dick farting around with fucking OBS, and I said, I bet you $10 we get like fucking 20 minutes into the stream, and you get bombarded with like, we can't hear you, Frank.
That's why I jumped in, you jackass. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself real quick, and I'm gonna see if you're on.
There it is. I fixed it. Raquel, how's it going? Jacob says, yeah, where are my nukes, party? Jamaica isn't going to blow itself up.
Oh, what was the Robin Williams skit from that? Fucking, they don't have the atomic bomb, they have the atomic bong. When they set the atomic bong off, it makes everybody happy and peaceful, man.
Wow. That joke could never... Robin Williams is oh, man. Fucking
Robin Williams was a very strange individual who was a very unique individual, but more importantly, he was the only one who could pull that damn joke off.
Yeah, rest his soul. Like they would not be able to fucking. He would not be able to tell that joke today. Yes, Raquel,
just the sheer amount of speed. Oh, my bad.
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
The sheer amount of speed and confidence he would have when doing his skits was just It was just impressive.
No, the amount
Yeah,
of speed
cocaine's a hell of a thing.
the amount of speed he was doing was impressive.
Yeah.
Well, that too. That's probably why he knifed himself.
I don't know.
It's like there's a version of Amy Winehouse's "Tried to Make Me Go to Rehab" where there's an insert of Robin Williams like "Try to make me go to rehab," and Robin Williams like, "Oh, darling, catch up first."
Wow.
You see, Amy? Now you see, Amy, you really aren't really trying so well until you've had your 8th trip.
I don't know. You guys are making me just want to watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas again. I've only seen the movie once, and
Fuck you. The book's better.
I don't fucking feel like reading. Okay, I am willfully becoming an illiterate piece of shit. So,
Oh, so Twitter then.
I nuked my Twitter a long time ago.
No, I meant you're 90% of the idiots on Twitter then.
No, I'm just 98% of the idiot that I am. Jacob is a Pokemon screaming genocide. I never thought I'd see the day.
I wanted to be Oscar Derlewanger for that little icon. Why the fuck you make me a Jigglypuff?
I didn't do shit. It's called stream avatars, and it just randomly spawns people. If you want to have a different avatar, there's a commands list.
Yeah, problem is,
Jacob,
though, I know that for a fact that ain't gonna be in there.
and Jacob, you can't use genocide anymore because it's not PC; it's ethnic cleansing. It makes it sound like you're giving them a lovely bath instead of the gas showers.
I thought it was just called critical race theory.
It's all critical race theory. Yeah.
Oh, this stream ain't gonna last long.
God, no. It's not. It's gonna fucking...
Between me and Farty being offensive as hell, as offensive as we can be, oh god.
And I could honestly give a shit less. I'm just sitting here working on a fucking Gundam weapon.
Oh, which one?
The build Northern Pod. It's basically just a
Don't remember that one.
It's from Gundam Build.
Oh, I never watched Gundam Build Fighters.
Yeah.
I never watched Build Fighters.
So I didn't get very far into it. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't like...
I heard it's not bad.
Okay, if you're going to watch it, don't watch the English dub. It's kind of cringe, but
yeah, that's usually how it is for most dubs now, especially ones that you see on the Twitter sphere. That Dragon made one where they talk about Gamergate for some reason, even though it's been 7 goddamn years.
Yeah,
let the fucking corpse die.
I watched Dragon Maid, and there was no reference to Gamergate in it at all.
Yeah, the Crunchyroll version. I think it was the Crunchyroll version of the subtitles.
Oh,
but I know like one of the voice actors was
changing shit. Yeah, fucking Monica Rial. Fucking, she just needs to get yeeted, man. Someone take her for a fucking... Someone just take her for a helicopter ride. I'll go with her. I'll show her how to jump without a chute.
Don't worry, I won't let you jump. I'll just jump out the helicopter and have you fall into Mount Fuji.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty pure view on the way down.
Okay, how do I fucking connect these two parts? How do I fucking do this?
I have no
idea.
idea.
When it comes to me and gun parts, I decide whether or not I need either a hammer, a Dremel, or just need to look at it because my retarded ass is fucking dyslexic.
Well, that's your own fault.
Hey, it's not my fault they sent me an AK part that fucking 2 sizes too fucking big, so I have to take a hammer and restamp the motherfucker.
It's not my fault. I don't order your gun parts. Why are you making it my problem, Gesture?
Because I need someone to vent at, Frank.
Making your problems mine, and I don't care.
It's fine.
I am fucking...
Anyways, I imagine Build Fighters can't be anywhere near as bad as fucking Seed.
I don't know. I haven't watched any Seed. It's on my list. Raquel says the only Gundam shows I've seen is the original Gundam, G Gundam, and Gundam Wing. So I have. Christ.
So the Saturday morning special.
I have every Gundam show ever produced on my hard drive right now. And yes, that takes up about a terabyte of information.
You could literally just skip Seed because it's literally just a fucking race. It's literally just the entire premise is race riots. That's it.
Okay.
Well, here's an argument that you can
just
start just to fuck with people who are into that kind of stuff. Is like, use the whole GIF fucking logic on them. Hang on, is it Gundam or Jundam?
Oh wow.
Just to make them flip their shit. Fucking Gundam, you cunt!
Party. Wow.
Yeah,
And
you think it's bad?
with that logic, is it genocide or genocide?
Well, obviously.
And is it Jamaica or Jamaica?
I am the official mascot of Exiled, and
Ah, shit, I thought it was
we
genocide.
endorse all humor, especially when we have Farty on. Did you guys
I don't give you much of a choice.
Raquel's, god damn it, now I gotta wait for the fucking thing to load in chat. Do you guys see the real life Gundam that Japan has? Yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
They've got a couple of Gundam statues, though.
No, there's one that actually is starting to move.
Yeah,
this one can actually fucking move.
Yeah, they've got a couple of them now, though.
Hmm.
There's like two, I think. They built the one, and then and I think it was the RX-78 that they built. And then they built another one. And then when they built the other one, they rebuilt the RX-78-2 and then put servos and shit into it to get it to move as well. I think the new one they put together was a Strike Gundam.
Strike Seed, yeah. I fucking hate Gundam Seed with a fucking passion because it's just so bad.
A lot of people are throwing hate at it, and it's fine. I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil it for me. I want to experience it myself. Yeah, they rebuilt, I think. I could be wrong, but I think last I heard was they rebuilt. I'll have to talk to my buddy Charlie, who still lives in Japan. He goes down to Akihabara once in a while. But I'll ask him and see if there are the two, because I think they rebuilt the RX-72 or RX-78-2 so that it would move as well.
I remember that's the OG Gundam.
Yeah, it's the original one. So I don't know. I'll talk to my buddy Charlie and see if that is a correct fact or if it's.
I remember people were. The one thing I always laughed about Gundam was you can literally just undo all that with just a very fast fucking tank.
No, when they build a fucking Valkyrie from Robotech that can actually fly and transform and all that kind of shit, then fucking I'll be impressed.
Oh, the Veritech, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of rope Macross, Harmony Gold finally lost the fucking license on that.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, hopefully I might be able to get the soundtrack without it being fucking convoluted to get to.
Hopefully we'll actually get the fucking series over here now. You know it's bad when the creator of the actual series encourages people to pirate the motherfucker.
Well, they kind of bastardized his vision, especially when it came to season 3.
Harmony Gold are a bunch of fucking trolls. My bad.
When they made the story about Mira's daughter, that's when shit went downhill.
Yeah, the Army of the Southern Cross.
What's that, Farty?
The Army of the Southern Cross.
Yeah.
Well, the original cartoon that they took it off was Mosquito was the third one, but the second one they didn't even have a full season in its original series.
No, if I remember right, it's not finished.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why it was so fucking shit, is because they didn't even have enough material to begin with out of the original.
Well, the original series they had was fine. They ran it through its completion, and the story ended well. And then they started with fucking Mira's daughter, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care. She was a boring as shit character.
Yeah.
I don't
no
mind the
argument
mecha, especially the tank, the hover tanks from the second series, but that's about it.
I don't even remember.
I thought some of the Destroids were kind of cool, but that was really just more of just mech porn.
Yeah.
You want to see some mech porn? People are learning the commands now. You want to see some mech porn? Watch fucking Quad S Gridman.
Yes.
So Raquel, the show in the background is called Quad S Dynazenon. And it is a successor series to Quad S Gridman. Which, if you're wondering what the Quad S is, it's you're gonna hate this. They literally took it from the American version of Gridman, the Hyper Agent, which was called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yeah, that was it. Which part of me is kind of I'm actually kind of satisfied with that show. Just the fact of the matter is we had some form of fucking adaptation of Ultraman.
We got Ultraman in the States. It was just the dub version of it. It played.
I meant like a more recent one is what I meant.
Netflix has one.
Oh really? I canceled my Netflix like a month ago.
Oh, I didn't watch it on Netflix. But it's a direct continuation from the original Ultraman series that was live action from Japan.
Oh, hey, nice.
It's really shitty CG though, so just when you go,
of course it is.
When you go into it, just don't expect too much out of it.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to get really, really, really high when I watch it, so that way I can appreciate it.
It's not a terrible show. It's just the CG, like it's all that shitty CG.
Are we talking Berserk level CG?
Worse.
Damn.
Yeah. So like, you know how Berserk just had like the fight scenes in CG?
Yeah, and everyone hated it.
The entire thing is in CG. The entire fucking cartoon.
And now I want to go fucking kick a cactus into somebody's face.
Yeah, go for it. I'll watch.
Well, if I don't get him right between the eyes, that's a foul.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of anime, since we're talking about weeb shit, you ever watch a movie called Genocidal Organ?
I think I might have a long time ago. But it would have been a long time ago.
I'll talk about one little bit just to see if it brings some bells. Basically, future, World War, super soldiers have this thing called mass to make it to where they don't feel pain and they can survive a lot more damage than they really should. Like a dude who's literally just a fucking torso and fought till he bled out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I recently discovered G.I. Joe Renegades. That show is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, a lot of G.I. Joe shows are actually surprisingly good.
I haven't watched Sigma 6. People are telling me to avoid it. I'm still gonna watch it when I'm done with Renegades. But
that's because you're a completionist, Frank.
No, it's because I'm curious. Jacob says
Berserk
was always crap.
That's fighting words, faggy.
It's fucking funny nowadays, like looking back on things like G.I. Joe, Mask, Ring Raiders, and like, shows like that where it was like, this paramilitary mob against some other fucking, evil fucking organization. You're like, the vast lack of actual fucking tactics that they employ was absolutely incredible.
Now, these are tactics if you're Grigory Zhukov.
It's like, oh, well, we'll have a battle here. Right, you start that side, we'll start that side. Kickoff will be in the middle.
Pretty much. I mean, it's still enjoyable for what it is. Like, I recently binge-watched the first season, maybe season and a half of the original G.I. Joe series. And I'm like,
I mean,
yeah,
it's 90s machismo.
It's cheesy, but it's effective.
Machismo. My phone's shitty. My bad.
It's effective at what it does, and what it does is sell toys. And I'm not gonna lie, like it did its job, and can't be too upset about it, right?
I mean, I'm not even upset about it. I'm talking like it was just like classic 90s action era machismo stuff, like when they had Rambo and fucking Chuck Norris and all that shit. It was designed for like, oh, these guys are so badass, and like you can be just like them. All you gotta do is buy the toys.
I fucking hated the Chuck Norris cartoon.
I just wish that fucking, like, okay, so we were slightly aware of the fact that, like, He-Man and Ninja Turtles and all that shit were, like, fucking 30-minute fucking commercials interspliced with commercials for other shit. Okay, we vaguely had that because, like, the parents were saying at the time, it's just fucking commercials, there's no fucking content in it and all this kind of shit. Just want you to buy the bloody toys. We didn't really believe them at the time, and it's not until now that I realised that, like, oh, actually, this is pretty much the first time they'd ever done this to, like, society. So, like, the parents were kind of right, but we had every right to fucking doubt them. But the one thing that shits me the most is, like, okay, fine, you want us to buy all the fucking toys and shit like that. I would have loved to have known that they would have been worth something now, and I would have kept them in decent nick instead of destroying them when I was a kid while playing with them.
I blew mine up. I fully admit I used to blow mine the fuck up.
I used to have I only ever got the one G.I. Joe figure, and it was always the Ripcord figure, and that was because he came with a little parachute, and I'd always send him up, and then when I would break him, I would just go buy a new one because they were so fucking cheap. It was like $2 for a fucking G.I. Joe figure. So I would I
tied mine to a rocket and he never came back.
I would send my Ripcord figure up on a bottle rocket that didn't report, so it just like went up and that was it. It it went poop and then it went into the sky, and then the Ripcord what's it called? The parachute would unfurl and it would just fall down, and then most of the time get stuck in a tree, but it's whatever.
Okay, I mean, that went better than the ones I would do.
Here's a fucking story from way back before fucking civilization actually existed and fucking dinosaurs still roamed the world. I was like about fucking, I think it was about 8, and I'd found me dad's powder horn. And this is the first time I'd fucking actually blown up a toy, and like I've got me brother, and like we're sitting there, and I'm like, "You check this out." And I put a bit of a little pile down, and then a little fucking trail off, and I put this little army truck on it. And my brother's like, "Nah, man, you're gonna fucking blow everybody up and all this." There's this pissy little amount of fucking gunpowder, and I've gone to light it, and my brother's put both fingers in his ear, and he's curled up in a fucking ball, and damn near started pissing himself, and it's just gone like that. And I'm like, "Yeah, Peter, you can fucking look now." And he's turned around and just to see this little puff of smoke wafting away, and I've picked it up, and they're like, it looks like, oh, it's been farted on. Oh, fuck.
Sulfur.
I guess you have to be there.
Yeah, I know that smell very fucking well.
Yeah, so that was the first time I blew up one of my toys. They used to make fucking models and shit and fucking run fuses and stuff, throw them off the fucking roof so that when they hit the ground, they'd blow up.
Oh, yeah. That was always fun.
Yeah. Then my dad ran out of black powder and I was stuffed.
I want to see... Oh, okay. I'm a Rob being chased by a stopwatch?
I guess you're talking about the little avatars?
Yeah.
I should probably update the stream.
What do you mean, what happened, Jacob? The stream's still going?
Yeah, it's all going well and good. I've got it paused so I don't loop in the background.
Well, did you do the other thing that I said you'd do with fucking OBS off air when you turned yourself up and turned me right down?
I don't think he did that one. No, I don't think he did that, Farty.
No, I'm still getting the same level from both of you guys.
I'm only joking.
Oh man.
I
But then
realize
again,
this
that
is actually
doesn't
the
mean
first time
shit.
I've ever talked to you, Farty.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean shit anyways with the levels, because fucking Eldritch used to do that too, and you'd have the same set levels and all this kind of stuff. It's like, it's written, you haven't changed.
That's because he didn't offer the proper incense to the machine spirit.
Wow. I think this is a command. Nope.
Now, if only Race War was a command.
Okay. Well, Hey, Farty's a little green piece of shit dragon. Look at that.
What?
We got everyone in here. Pokemon endorses kids having seizures. Fun fact, there is actually an episode of Pokemon that did cause seizures. I'm sure
The
everyone
computer
knows
one,
this.
if I remember right.
It was, I think they're called Porygon?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That had like this giant warning because it had like this massive flashing blue and red
Yeah, it
screen.
was only for like 2, maybe 3 seconds. But it was enough to like trigger a seizure in children under 10.
Yeah, which ain't like the first massive incident when it came with Japan and anime. I know you never heard of this one, and the only reason I heard of it because I watched
Jacob
it.
knows the actual episode. We can shame Jacob now. He says the Electric Pokemon Porygon was the name of the episode.
Fucking nerd.
Right? Raquel says, I heard, too bad I can't watch it. Do you have, like, epilepsy, Raquel?
Because if you just get to that point and turn it down real slow, you only might have a seizure.
Right? 29.
You may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take because, well...
Well, that's one thing on my bucket list. I want to throw a flashbang in a room full of epileptic kids.
Nah, flashbang won't work. It's gotta be a strobe light.
I want to rape Godzilla. That's the only thing on my bucket list. Right in the eye socket. I want him to feel it.
And she can't find the episode.
Now, is this Zilla or actual Godzilla?
Actual Godzilla.
Oh, so the 50-foot Japan lizard. Gotcha.
Yeah. Not this
Alright,
Matthew
well...
Broderick bullshit.
Oh, we just need to figure out how to turn you into King Kong, man.
Nah, I just want to stick my penis in Godzilla's eye.
Jacob, show Raquel where she can find the episode.
Oh, you can find it on fmovies.to. I'm pretty sure.
Kickassanime.ru, I think.
Kick-Ass Anime as well. You could find it on 9 Anime, Go Anime. There you can find a banned Pokemon episode. Banned Pokemon episodes on Pirate Bay.
Well, yeah, you can find anything on Pirate Bay.
Well, not anything. I went looking for G.I. Joe Renegades and I had to watch it online.
Is that still
Really?
fucking using like seeds and streams and old fucking DOS type format, or have they updated that fucking thing?
I don't
It's
know.
literally not changed because they can't afford to update it because they keep getting fucking sued.
All right, well I'll keep to like fucking put locker and stuff like that then.
Yeah, keep to your usual sites.
I mean, like fucking Pirate Bay is like old school pirating. Like
yeah, but it's been going downhill real fast lately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's what
I don't
happens.
think they can keep up with the constant suing anymore.
Oh no, they can because they keep fucking moving the servers, but they're just an easy. They're like the low hanging fruit.
Well, yeah, they are the low hanging fruit.
Oh no, Jacob says, I thought Nintendo placed a tight leash on that episode. Didn't think people were able to get their hands on it. You can still get your hands on it.
Nothing's gone forever.
Yeah, the internet is forever.
I mean, like, what was that one anime about the was like a fantasy setting, and like it was about those two idiots that were fucking a bunch of fantasy prostitutes. Yeah, Crunchyroll got into this giant fucking tizzy over it.
Yeah, you're talking interspecies reviewers.
Yeah, that's the one. The site I told you about, kickassanime.ru, you can actually watch all those episodes uncensored.
Yeah. You can watch it on GoGo and 9anime as well, uncensored. It's a fucking great series. It's fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, there's adult content in it, but, like, if you're that big of a pussy, then...
Do you like American Pie? Because it's pretty much just fucking American Pie. Actually, no, it'd be more like fucking Euro Trip now I think about it.
Eurotrash? I agree.
Yeah, Eurotrash. Oh, hey, 40. I saw that little flood you put on the Discord earlier. How many spiders jumped into your fucking house, by the way?
All of them.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to have no idea. Because, well, there's thousands of fucking spiders in here as it is, but a lot of downstairs and stuff like that isn't really sort of covered up. So there's a lot of exposed walls and stuff like that. They can get into the upstairs, so fuck knows how many there are in here.
Oh, man. One day we're just not going to hear back from 40.
Those are those giant fucking huntsmans, aren't they? Or you got some tiny ones there, too?
No, it's the small ones you got to worry about, isn't it?
Well, sort of depends. Like, the redbacks are small and the white tails are small. They're the ones that, yeah, like, one burns the fuck out of you, the other one paralyzes you to death. But there are larger ones like the wolf spider and the funnel web and things of that nature, which are mainly ground dwellers. The huntsmans don't actually bite. They're just big and fucking scary.
Yeah,
they freak
scary
you out.
Shit looking.
Yeah, they freak you the fuck out, and you don't really want them fucking sitting there staring at you. So that's why you usually kill them. But yeah, no, like fucking when the floodwaters were up, like on my stairs, there was like a whole mess of white cross spiders. These are these really skinny little things, and their legs go off in pairs, and they form a cross in their web, and they usually got this little tether like going out in 45-degree angles, like little white tethers, so like birds don't fly through their web. There's a shit ton of them sitting just above the waterline, sort of looking at it like as if they're waiting for it to go down.
They're like, man, we tired of this. Like,
Those are the ones
dirty ass house.
Those are the ones that eat like pigeons and shit, right? Like pretty sizable birds.
Yeah, they're the ones that eat birds.
Oh yeah, like I'm a bit too far south for those ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, damn it. I don't even live in Australia, so...
Australia, the land that doesn't exist but still trying to kill you anyway.
The land where everyone's a fucking spider until proven otherwise.
I still like the fucking story of that fucking tree that has those fucking glass fiber fucking hairs on the leaves that if it penetrates your skin, like the pain is so bad and it remains for fucking, and it may never ever fucking go away.
Yeah, the gimpy tree.
Yeah.
Fucking, no, it does end up fucking getting out of your system and all this kind of stuff, but, like, yeah, people don't really want to hang around and wait long enough for that to happen because the pain's too bad. But, yeah, just before the floods, I mentioned about the brown snake, didn't I?
Yeah.
The brown snake?
Yeah, just before the floods were right. Fucking, I'm just sitting here watching fucking YouTube because I got my laptop fucking hooked through the big screen
This
TV,
motherfucker pops into the Discord channel and he's like, there's a fucking snake in my house.
Yeah, I must have fucking passed out.
Yeah, so I'm sitting on the lounge and I hear this fucking noise and I'm thinking it's one of the cats, and then I look over and he's this fucking brown snake with his head up the arm on the lounge, staring right at me. We've both fucking looked at each other. I've reached for a tin of hairspray. It's fucking ducked down and gone for a run. And I've jumped up, fucking unloaded with the bloody, not the hairspray, the fly spray. I've fucking unloaded.
What is that gonna do?
Yeah,
it's poisonous.
Fucking my logic was the shit's poison, so you give enough of it to some cunt, it's gonna fucking, you're not supposed to breathe the shit in yourself. It can hurt and kill humans. So
yeah, but you have to breathe in like a massive amount, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I unloaded the whole fucking tin on the cunt. And I was like, fuck this shit, I'm going up the road getting some more stuff. So I went up the fucking service station, like grabbed 3 more tins of fucking fly spray. And then bloody, I came back and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this, because like, well, my place is such a mess and it's been that way for so fucking long that this could have happened so many times over the last 10 years and I just never would have known about it. This probably is just the first time I've fucking seen him out of like 1,000 times it's happened.
But the
And
problem is, now that you know about it, it's gonna get you.
well, that's the thing. Now I know about it, I'm looking out for the cunt and I'm making lots of noise and all this kind of shit trying to scare it off. I'm pretty sure it's gone now. Because doing those actions. But there, later on that day, right, I hear this noise and I look over the other side of the room. And I'm in a pretty big house. My lounge room's fucking huge. And like, here's the fucking snake. He's over in front of the window going towards the downstairs. So I fucking lunge up, fucking another bloody tin of hairspray, and like, it's looked at me as fly spray. The fucking fly spray's like, he's looked at me as the fly spray's coming at him, and as soon as it hit him, he sort of like turned and then hurriedly tried to climb the fucking wall to get away from it. And I thought, right, good, it's fucking doing something to you, you little fuck. So I just kept unloading on the bastard, and then he looked like there's a little ledge between the wall and the staircase that leads to the rest of the house upstairs. Mm-hmm. And he started going down there, and I'm like, no, down the stairs, you little fuck. And he went downstairs, and he got to the landing halfway down the stairs and just sat there like a stale bottle of piss, real fucking politely while I emptied the rest of the fucking tin on the bastard. Then he went down further behind a fucking lounge and the back of the stairs, and I'm like, well, fuck, I've lost a little fucker now. Oh, well.
So yeah, this is why I'm really glad we don't have your gun laws, because for shit like that, I just pull out a pistol. In fact, I've shot enough holes in my walls for exact fucking reasons like that.
No, there's this stuff you used to be able to get called riot shot, and it's like, I think it's
rock salt, isn't it?
Not rock salt. It's like tiny little ball bearings. They're like fucking half a millimeter or a millimeter or something like that. Really fucking tiny. And you weren't supposed to shoot them at people, but you're supposed to shoot them just in front of them so to bounce up and get them.
That is smaller than fucking birdshot.
Raquel says that she used to watch on Anime Go-Go, but can't stand the ads on the page when she tries to watch a show. Okay, so what you do is you get yourself a neat little program. It's a Firefox extension. You get yourself a Firefox extension called Ad Nauseum, and not only does it block the ads for you, but it gives false impressions on the Google ads, so it fucks Google's ad services to hell.
Okay, I actually like that one.
So they're only fucking voting up fucking, like, giving them, say, like, yeah, we viewed this fucking hardcore porn site, so they just like get top billing.
Anyways, since the conversation seems to be winding down for no fucking reason. Yeah, I had to deal with a fucking bear in my backyard last week.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, since I live out in the fucking boonies. So, it's the middle of the fucking night, and I'm caught between hungover and drunk because I've been drinking all fucking day, but I haven't exactly gone to sleep, so I'm sobering up just enough to feel a headache. Well, all of a sudden, I hear a loud-ass crash on my back porch. Naturally, I think it's a raccoon, or my dumbass neighbor, or, I don't know, my fucking brother or something coming staggering, coming to bother me in the middle of the night. I come out, it's a fucking brown bear.
Yay.
So naturally, I immediately slammed the back door, and he saw me. So I hear this thing clawing at the back door. Just trying to get him out, because... Fun fact, brown bears are the ones that will fucking eat you, by the way.
It really depends. If they're super hungry, yes. Otherwise, they'd rather go for an easy meal.
Yeah, well, I think this was right close around. Yeah, they usually tend to go for an easy meal. So I had a bunch of leftover pizza that I really fucking didn't even want because it's
Oh,
one of those
there it
variety
is.
things.
So the bot just actually threw
Oh
out the
shit!
command for, or threw out the list where all the fucking commands for the stream avatars is.
All right, cool. Basically, I threw out a bunch of fucking pizza to a bear. He fucking ate it and had the shits all over my backyard.
Yay, bear shit. Um,
Okay, so there's this dude who fucking like he'd never been hunting before, never picked up a gun, but decided he was going to go bear hunting, and so he
Oh,
goes
this is
out
gonna
in
go
the
well.
woods. He goes out in the woods and sees this bear, and he fucking lines it up, pulls the trigger. Of course, he fucking misses, and the bear starts chasing him and ends up catching him. And the bloke fucking's pleading for his life, and the bear says, "All right, all right, all right. I'll give you two options. I can fucking eat you, or I can fuck you, and then you can go home." And the bloke just pulls his pants down and takes it up the ass. Anyway, so he's a bit butthurt over that, and the bloke's thinking, "I've got to get this cunt back." So he gets a bazooka and goes back out in the woods, and he sees this bear, and he fucking fires a bazooka, and of course he fucking misses. So something blows up, and the bear chases him again. He's like, "Oh, you again? Fucking, you know the rules." And the guy just pulls his pants down, and fucking bear fucks him, lets him go. And the really butthurt now, he's thinking, "I've got to get this fucking bastard back," and he comes back with like a fucking a recoilless rifle. And he's fucking used that, and of course, fucking, he's missed that bloody thing, and the bear's run after him again, and he's fucking caught him, and the bear simply says to him this time, "You're not coming here for the hunting, are you, mate?"
I never seen a man have such a odd relationship with a big hairy gay guy.
Wow.
Oh, here's another anime website. You guys ever seen Kiss Anime?
Yep.
Yeah.
That got taken down after for recently.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got shut down. It's back up, but I think it got shut down for a little while.
It's
good.
one of those where it just keeps getting shut down. Raquel says, "What about black bears?"
Black bears will leave you alone for the most part, except for when you're near your young or when they're hungry. They'll just kill you, but they won't really eat you. Just most bears in general just stay the fuck away from them and don't run.
Yeah, you're better off playing dead. I'm not even joking about that.
No, that does not work. You're better off making sure you don't turn your back and you back away from these motherfuckers.
How does this fucking connect? How does it fucking connect?
As while you're backing up from it, you make sure you're aiming for the head.
Exactly.
Farty, you're so insane.
Oh, and don't climb a tree either, because bears are really good.
Oh, yeah. They're not great at climbing trees, but they will knock a tree down.
No, they're pretty fucking good at climbing trees, too. Personal experience. Yeah. That was a fun morning, just walking out in the backyard, and I see a fucking bear just minding his own business, trying to get to a fucking beehive or something back there. Yeah. But yeah, you just whatever you do, just don't turn your back to it. The second you turn your back to an animal, it's on.
Why the fuck are we letting you control the stream about fucking bears?
I don't know, I'm bored and the conversation was going nowhere, so I went with the first thing I can remember.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to see in the computer game, like in the future, a special move called the thermobaric fart. And I'm thinking there's a few ways how this can go. There's the cheap and easy way where the character just turns around, drops his pants, and then you see this big green cloud come out and then turn into a big ball of flame. Or there's the other version where you get a bit more fucking definition in it, where the character turns around and you see the heat wave come out first, and as it comes up to the, like, spreads across the screen and hits the bad guys, they sort of grab their throat and drop to their knees and start, like, you know, moving from side to side as if they're choking. And then as the ball of flame starts progressing along the heat shimmer, the guys start bursting into flames and stuff, and then they, as the flame overtakes them, they turn into sort of silhouettes of skeletons that turn into a pile of dust or a pile of bones. Or you can have the sadistic version where you get the full high definition cutscene where it's like free floating camera going around following the shimmer, and then you see the guy starts to smell it, and then like he takes his breath away, So, fucking drops to his knees and he's choking like fucking, and and he starts smoking, and then like bits of flame start coming up, and then as the flame wall starts to get to him, right, the back pressure, you see like all these like lungs and heart and shit start fucking coming out his throat into the flame wall, and then like the last thing just before it hits him, his skin and shit comes off with just leaving a skeleton like in Terminator 2.
That sounds an awful lot
That
like a
sounds
fucking,
like the Nagasaki from South Park.
It sounds an awful lot like a fucking what the fuck I'm trying to remember what it's called. Tromaville movie.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the closest I can think of is either the Stubbs Zombie fart move from the video game Stubbs Zombie, where he just rips out a fucking nasty one and everyone's stunned for a few minutes. Or the Nagasaki from South Park Stick of Truth, where he just literally farts so hard he just sends them off the screen.
Wow.
Nah, this sucks all the air out of the room, and then gets so hot that shit starts spontaneously combusting before getting incinerated by the flammable gases.
It's a fucking Fey bomb.
Floored right now. This is the longest we've gone showing copyrighted material.
Well, that's because we have it just enough fucked where they can't notice it.
No, it's because because YouTube's fucking racist as fuck. They only care about black people. They don't give a shit about the gooks.
Oh, wow.
No, they care about the gooks only when they want to make fun, only when they turn them on white people. It's funny because the longest time I remember when Asians were considered white, and all when the LA riots happened, like, oh, white violence, the dude is fucking like a fucking Chang from South Beijing.
Wow.
Koreans on roofs.
God, that was a hilarious time in history. Anyways, racial tensions aside, mainly just because I know for a fact I don't want Frank's little channel to get nuked off the face of the earth just yet.
I could care less. I could fucking care less at this point, man. Oh.
All right, then. Did you hear that even Israel's getting tired of Jews?
Wow. You weren't there.
I mean, if you don't care less, I'm going to go immediately for the one thing that no one's allowed to talk about.
Wow.
Oh, well, I still say the reason why we already know that, like, time machines will never be invented is because, like, right about now, we should have seen, like, a Mossad operation from the future to come back and kidnap, like, Mark Zuckerberg and then take him back to, like, 1944 and say to Hitler, yeah, you can have this one.
Holy shit.
Nah, that's a problem, though.
So
I'm on the camp that Hitler was, in fact, a Jew, because only a Jew can hate Jews that much.
So, this build fighter kit came with two heads, right? Because the whole thing behind build fighter Gundam kits is that it's supposed to be a customizable thing. So
yeah. Shit, I gotta mute real quick. I got a call going on. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. But I just pulled the head off of my death scythe that I've had for I don't know how long. And I put one of these custom heads on there, and it is the goofiest fucking thing ever. I'll have to take a picture, put it on the Discord or something. But I think this was actually the first Gundam kit I ever just snap built. And I stuck one of these custom heads on there that came with this kit, and now I'm just like wondering what other, like, if there are extra heads in the other kit that I bought, because I bought two build fighter backpack kits, and that's all they are, is backpack kits. So I'm wondering,
reference to the extra head, I dare you to put it on the crotch.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Speaking of extra heads, you know how people can get, like, face transplants nowadays? Like, you know, they can take a face off a fucking dead person, put it on some kind who's, like, been horrifically injured and shit. If you get a fucking blowjob with one of those people, is it now classed as a threesome?
Technically.
No. No, I don't think it does.
I mean, that depends on your views on necrophilia.
Wow. What the fuck am I doing?
You're wasting your life with two very, very extremely offensive idiots.
You have to take offense to something. You can't give offense to someone.
So here's another question: If you jam it up a fucking paralyzed Sheila's ass without warning, is she still going to carry on like a real bad sook?
I'll have to get back to you.
We're on the deliberating with the jury on that one.
I'll have to get back to you on that one, Farty.
But probably due to the fact that the matter is she can't feel it, it probably don't count.
Then does it? Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop because I'm stopping.
I already know I'm on a fucking government watch list.
I'm not worried about being on a watch list. I care less. I'm still floored that this stream has not been fucking shit canned.
Again, we fucked it just enough to where I can't recognize it.
You know, like a lot of the image is deliberately cut off by the background. And there are other elements on screen as well. So the
if anything, I thought the Pokemon images would get you fucked.
Apparently, there's quite a few of these up on YouTube where people have uploaded Akira the full movie and put the title down as not Akira the full movie slime video, and then in the description is like, please leave comments all about slime and all this kind of stuff. So everyone's like, oh, not really impressed with this tutorial on how to make slime. The consistency wasn't correct and all this kind of shit. Like apparently it's filled the fucking algorithm.
Well, that's the problem with learning AIs. They tend to be, they learn to be retarded half the time.
It's not that they learn to be retarded, it's they can very easily be manipulated. And you cannot create an AI that can't be manipulated, because that's the very definition of an AI, is that it has to be manipulated somehow. It has to be able to learn.
Hence the artificial part of the intelligence.
Yeah.
I still miss AI. That shit was hilarious.
It's
unless you're a blonde AI is just fucking black hair dye. Yeah, Tay was that was brilliant. That. Well, how long was it? Within like 10 hours, it was like, yeah, Hitler did nothing wrong.
That was like after the third time they rebooted it.
And they still didn't learn their lesson. That's the problem with fucking corporate internet, man. They are the most hard-headed fucking people I've ever seen in my life. Like, all the time they do these public polls, the second fucking B-tards on 4chan find out about it, it's going to get run into the dirt, but they still keep trying it. Yeah, Raquel says she did a watch party for Akira last November. That's cool. I own the VHS, actually.
Yeah, let's send Taylor Swift off to a school. Let's vote for a school. They send her to a school for the fucking deaf.
To be honest, listening to her music is still abuse to the fucking deaf.
Anyone rooting to see Jake Paul get the shit kicked out of him on that fight?
It's gonna be fucking fixed. Like the same thing with that fucking Mayweather's just a bought and paid for fucking show prop.
I think fucking Jake Paul is gonna get his shit handed to him again.
I would love.
It's not even gonna be a real fight.
I'd so love fucking Kostya Zoo to fucking put his hand up and say, "Okay, Jake, I'll fucking take you."
Just drop him off in the fucking outback, in a pack of what's it called? Kangaroos.
Kostya Zoo's my fucking, like, I'm not into boxing at all, but if I'd have to say I had a favourite boxer, it'd be Kostya Zoo. He's this fucking crazy little Russian cunt, fucking real evil looking motherfucker. He just looks like, don't fuck with me.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, and like most of his fights always go the same, right? He'll toy with the cunt for the first few rounds. The other cunt will fucking bop him in the head. It'll cut his fucking face open around near his nose or eye or something like that, and he'll just be like, "Right, you're dead, cunt." Boom, 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 and then like it's over.
You know, just give him
then,
just amount of a hope to think he's actually accomplished nothing, and then he gets his shit pushed in.
Yeah, and then there was one cunt that fucking was making excuses and shit, and he's like, "Oh, I broke a toe the other week, and like that was the reason why I lost." And then fucking they interviewed Costa, and he's like, "So what? I went with fucking fights with broken nose, broken cheek. My fist was out to here. You don't hear me have suck, do you?"
Yeah, the
I still
whole
bug.
"mommy, I had a boo boo" don't exactly work in combat sports, bitch.
I'd love for him to just go, "Yeah, okay, Jake. Oh, you get in the ring, motherfucker. I'll have you, son."
I think we actually see a televised rape.
Yeah, that'll be about as one-sided as a gang rape.
Did it?
The only worse it would be the guy in the ring with Mike Tyson.
So, yeah, that's interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I just that link that the bot posted in the chat is a link to change your avatar. I just changed my link or my avatar to Rick.
Mm-hmm. The stream avatar crap.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome and you know it.
I mean, yeah, it's something new, which is actually that's better than one time YouTube tried to fucking rip off D-Live with their live sticker thing.
I don't know if this is gonna do it. Will it? No, probably not.
But anyways, back to fake celebrities getting their asses whipped. I remember the whole KSI Logan Paul fight, and everyone's talking about, oh, it's going to be lit. KSI did that to save his ass.
Fucking, is it me or is KSI and Deji like the fucking illegitimate children of Ainsley Harriet?
I didn't want to, well, I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, I can see the resemblance.
I'm just like randomly typing shit into the chat to see what sticks and what doesn't. Don't mind me.
The good old shotgun method.
Yeah, brute force.
Fruit Boss.
Fruit force?
Yeah, Fruit Boss.
That sounds like a Baron Cohen movie.
That sounds like a movie, but not a Sacha Baron Cohen one.
Jacob, you fucking fuck.
It took you that long to notice?
It just came up, dude. It just came up. You got to remember, like, there's a delay for the chat in OBS.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Hey Frank, you still play Overwatch?
Yes and no. Like I'm really only playing the events these days, and even then, it's just like, oh, it's the same shit it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, because that's how Blizzard works.
Yeah, I was actually considering playing a little, but I'm gonna probably go to bed after the stream here.
No, what you need is just like the problem with like games nowadays. Playing it feels more like a fucking job.
Games are no fun anymore.
Well, they're still fun. You just have to find where to make fun in it. That's the main fucking issue. Like I shouldn't have to try to have fun if I'm doing something.
Yeah, I guess. Here you guys go. Whee!
The Count Dankula method.
Dropping bombs, Farty. Dropping bombs. Boop, 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 boop. I think there's a command for that, actually.
Is it called the Jewish question?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's the Irish solution, or is this the Palestinian solution?
No, I think it's the Iranian conundrum.
There is, that is a, oh, this is gonna be good. You ready? Are you ready, Raquel? Everybody watch Raquel's avatar.
I'm waiting with rapt attention.
Yeah, this is... Alright, so Farty should explode here in a second on the stream. And then...
Notice I'm nowhere on here.
Bomb cost 5 or 10 gold. You only have 5. Ouch.
What the fuck?
Wait, who the hell are you typing yourself?
I'm not. That's the bot. That would be the bot.
Oh.
Do I have to have that other fucking link open when I do this, or what?
Shouldn't.
Anyways, interesting new technology aside. Yeah, fucking entertainment sphere is the same thing. Oh yeah, you remember that giant boat that got fucking stuck in the Suez Canal?
Yeah.
No.
Well, apparently the Egyptian government has seized it.
Yep.
And they want 900 million.
Yes, and yeah, it's like they're wondering if they've seen too much fucking Austin Powers. Like, how much do you want for ransom? 100 million dollars.
Come on.
100 billion alien yen.
Well, the thing of it is, they reckon that the revenue that's been backed up and cost, like in loss of transit and stuff like that, with all the ships being delayed, cost about $900 million. They're wondering where the other $100 million is supposed to have gone. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. I don't think it costs $3.50 to fucking get one of those things out of a jam.
Take it easy.
No, my
Raquel.
question
Thanks
is,
for
what are you going to do
joining
about the
us.
56 billion that was lost in general?
Guys, be nice and say goodnight to Raquel.
Night.
Remember, sleep face down into the pillow.
Wow.
I'm an asshole, Frank. You know this.
Yeah, but that
Asshole.
wasn't really an asshole thing. It was just more like a wow, that was dumb.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly very creative right now.
Yeah, I'm starting to crash myself.
Little bastard.
Yeah, I know.
Not you, the other one.
I know. I'm just waiting to get an email later going, hey, yeah, we're gonna delete your episode there now, okay?
Nice little Dudley Do-Right impersonation there.
That wasn't Dudley Do-Right.
It sounded like every Nova Scotian asshole I ever met.
Yeah, but Dudley Do-Right wasn't really Nova Scotian. He was just...
No, it was Canadian, which is close enough.
Yeah, I mean, Nova Scotia is in Canada, but...
Oh, fucking Tony Abbott bloody did that on fucking national, bloody globally cast fucking TV at the this fucking thing in Canada, and he's like, "Oh, look, my fellow Canadians," and like everyone gave him fucking shit for it.
Yeah, Canadians, the nicest people you ever meet till you talk about beer.
We have a thing. We apologize to them, and they go, "For what?" It's like you didn't. You say because you're Canadian. And then I get them, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. And they go, no, it's all right. You know, most people mistake me for being an American. Is it no, because you're Canadian.
Jacob thinks nuke is a command. I don't know. I look forward to this whole stream avatar thing being abused in the future.
Oh, it's going to be abused to a hilarious amount.
Oh, I know. I'm just waiting for enough people to show up to just abuse the absolute ever-living fuck out of it.
Oh,
no,
I hope there's a gangbang.
It's not even just you. Like, just wait till some popular asshole just comes across this thing, like PewDiePie or something like that, has it on his fucking stream, and all of a sudden.
No. I mean, I am waiting for someone to abuse it on this channel.
Yeah. Well, that's a given. You know we're going to abuse the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. I think we are going to be done for tonight. So, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to go fucking pass out. You guys enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy yourself, Frank. Pass out all you want. And I'm just glad you're recording again because it seems like you're getting back into the swing of things a little bit.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm not really doing the streams like all the time. It's just pretty much whenever I feel like doing them.
You were burning yourself out doing that all the time.
I actually had fun doing the streams all the time. There was just some other shit going on with me. I
know, and you don't need to bring it up because I know.
I don't really have it in me to stream all the time anymore. I would rather do other stuff. That's all there is to it.
That's understandable.
It's not that I dislike streaming. I actually love doing it. And I want to do more of it, but at the same time, I'm just going to shift my focus to other things in life because I need a change of pace. I need to
do what makes you happy.
I need to be me for a while, and it's going to be short form videos. I'm gonna have to put off the one upload I was planning on till maybe tomorrow night, maybe Sunday morning. But that
the only problem with do what makes you happy, Destroyer, is that like when I jerk off into Sheila's hair at the bus stop, they don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not their fucking concern, now is it?
Well, I mean, it's their concern, but that actually kind of fucking works. Holy shit. I'm sitting here and I just stuck one of these tiny fucking high grade heads on a master grade fucking torso. And
it was the fact that it was the fucking timing of where you said that though that made it perfect.
I don't fucking care.
Hey, jerking off in Sheila's hair at bus stops. Hey, that fucking works.
Fuck.
I love it when they figure it out and they turn around and you get it with the one last blast and they're like, ah!
No, it's better when you fucking give them a little wink, give your cheek a little wink before you do it.
Wow. Thanks for hanging out with us everyone tonight. Thanks, Dester, for coming on. Farty, as always, you know, you're more than welcome to do whatever when I'm not around. I mean, shit, you have access to the fucking back end.
Yeah. That sounded wrong too.
That's what she said.
At least give him a reach around first, 40, damn.
No.
Do I still have to ask Doku for permission?
Farty doesn't need to do the reach around.
Oh, he just goes in dry?
Yeah, he can go in dry.
Anyways, good night, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you all in hell.
Boobies!